Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne. Yesterday's daily top 14%, rank 503. Not that amazing, but it's in there. It's the best one in like 3 days. And we actually are, according to ThroneBud at least, approaching the top 1,000 all time, which is pretty exciting for me. There was a Nuclear Throne update, so all characters, except for, you know, these ones, have been locked. We might as well just, let's do a fish run to start with here. And I think the changes that have been made, if I remember correctly, because I was on the substream today, and it's Sunday, so this video will be going up on Monday, at least Monday my time, which is not going to be Monday everybody's time, because I'm on, like, the westernmost time zone in the world. But anyway, you get the idea, you know, it doesn't matter all that much. I was on the substream, and we very nearly didn't get our weapon there. People said that the updates were largely cosmetic and audio related or sound effects related, but that they nerfed shielders. Now, shielders are the IDPD enemies who can create shields and then bounce your own shots back at you. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say that I've never died to shielders before. I don't want to talk about that one. I'm not gonna say that I've never died to shielders before, but rather, like, instead of bragging, it actually comes across as being the opposite of bragging. I don't die to shielders very often because, you know, rarely do I end up being in a tussle with the IDPD, you know? Usually you end up tussling with those shielders once you get down to the labs or somewhere in that general region. This is not what I meant to do. I clicked one too many times here. There we go. We're 2 grenade launchers? Look. I don't see how that helps us if we're not going to play the steroids. I almost feel like maybe, actually, we should try to unlock horror right off the bat. Like, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But there's a chance that horror could kill us on the daily just as a result of the way that, you know, all the characters are gated every single time. So we might as well try to, well, A, unlock as many characters as possible, and B, play as horror if we can. Or not play as horror, sorry, I don't want to get your hopes up. But not get murdered by horror would be a pretty sweet start. So I'm thinking, you know, just, well, I mean, I tried to skip it, but it blowed up. It blowed up! It done blowed up! What can I do about it? Like, okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, basically. I guess we'll just get ready for horror. And if we end up dying against horror, well, life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go, right? It shouldn't happen that we even fight horror unless I skip the, rad canisters to begin with. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm warmed up. I played some Nuclear Throne. I did some really good melting runs, actually, on the substream. Why was I playing Nuclear Throne on the substream? Because, sometimes Drawful takes 100 years to get into a game, so I was playing a little Nuclear Throne to fill in the breaks, but anyway. Or particularly at the end of the stream, I guess. But anyway, we skipped 1 radiation canister. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to skip more than 1. Oh, jeez Louise. I may have already accidentally blown it up here and sucked up the rads. I don't think so, though. If we skip this one, it should not unlock horror, but at least have us fight horror next, like on the next level. Which, if we kill horror, will mean that we have unlocked her, and then we'll never have to get her again until, of course, next week, when all of our progress will be reset because of the weekly updates. I'm not mad about it, by the way. I think it's cool that there's a weekly update. Let's try it. We got 2 weapons that are both very dangerous for us, but it could be interesting at the very least. Yeah, I think it's a neat thing that there are that there are updates every single week. I just wish you didn't completely ruin your progress all the time. Not that I'm worried about my cumulative stats, but I don't want to have to unlock all these characters every week. But, you know, I understand that it's probably a necessity of development, the way that the game is being developed. And it's a very small blemish, which I am more than willing to sustain in order to play such a game that I'm enjoying quite a lot. No horror yet, I'm telling you. Let's just do this. Oh, no, we're gonna random to see who we're gonna play. You know what? This is trial by fire. Let's do this. I will play as Rebel on the daily challenge. People are very, very ornery that I'm not playing as Rebel very much. Rebel has the ability to create allies, but also the ability, passively, to get half of her missing HP back every time she goes down to another floor. I straight up just tried to use a roll because I've been playing as Fish. That's why you like to do a warm-up run there. But I'm throwing myself into this trial by fire, almost. Hoping that I will be able to, I don't know, perform better than expected, basically. It sounds naive, but, you know, oftentimes in these games I find that when I expect to do my worst is when I actually do my best. We'll find out, though. You know, you don't find this situation happening all that often. We've got way too many bolts, not enough bullets. We're definitely going to take our rad canisters this time. I do not want to fight horror if I can avoid it. I would rather unlock horror in the, you know, comfort of my own home. I will take the shotgun here. And honestly, I think Impact Wrist is our go-to here. There's something to be said about Euphoria, but I actually think shotguns get a little bit of a bad rap, and one shell can do an awful lot of damage. The assault rifle is probably a little bit better, but look, if we're going to go full, you know, weird esoteric on this run, let's do it, man. And that's what Impact Wrist is all about right there. This is also a good opportunity for us to use the crossbow. But I'm sticking with the shotgun for now. Oh, please. I love it. Man, it's like having Melting's ability. I would actually, it would be interesting. I would probably take shotgun shoulders on this run just to see what's up, if we could actually make that work for us. Well, I don't think we missed anything on this floor, but let's see what we've got here. Let's not get too crazy yet. Strong Spirit's definitely our best choice here. So far, so decent, at least. Gonna need to hurt you a little bit harder than that, I guess, in order to get the kill. That was actually just, like, my way of testing. Oh, can I shoot around corners and seal the deal here? Not really. But it's good to know, you know? It's good to have a barometer of where you stand. As far as our mutations are concerned, to start with here, Impact Wrists, it's okay. I used to like it a lot more, but it is nice to have. Oh my god, it's fucking horror. That might not be horror. That's just one of those radiation buddies. I'm still perturbed, though, because I wish we didn't have to deal with it. There we go. There we go. That's why you gotta be quick on the draw there, because those guys are ready to go right off the bat. Holy crap. I actually don't like laser rifle all that much. Sue me. Sue me. I'm right here. You probably, like, nothing in the U.S. Penal Code will allow me to go to a penitentiary for saying I don't like laser rifle. I'm gonna stick with the shotgun, a weapon that maybe people don't necessarily love, but I'm gonna stick with it instead, and it's been working out pretty nicely for me. Rabbit Paw, definitely gonna take that here. Starting to build up some decent mutations. And we keep this crossbow, lightning pistol. We keep this crossbow in waiting, effectively, for the day where we get homing bolts. I don't know if I've ever seen the lightning pistol before. This might be a new weapon. And I have a love-hate thing with the lightning weapons, but a lot of them have been pretty good. By the way, you might be noticing, Northernlion, why you're playing as Rebel if you're never going to use the right click. People on the stream today, not that I'm trying to completely pass blame, but people on the stream today told me, Rebel's good, even if you choose... We probably should have been killed there. Even if you choose to never use the right click, Rebel's good. So that's what I'm sticking to. I'm sticking to gaining half of my HP every time I go down to another level, which we just did right there. And I'm thinking that that's an awesome passive, and I'm thinking that this might be my gateway drug to actually understanding how to use Rebel a little bit more effectively on a regular basis. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We lost it? We must have lost it. We must have lost Strong Spirit. Yeah, we did. Okay. There was a lot of horse and or hockey-related sentiments that happened just in that moment there. At the very least, all we need to do, because we're Rebel, all we need to do is live. Then if we head down to the next floor, we gain half of our... You can't be a mimic, right? I can't. Nah, not yet, anyway. If we head down to the next floor, we gain down half of the... We gain half of the HP we were missing. And we're about to level up anyway. Don't hurt me in here, because I can't get out. So we should get 2 back, maybe 3. We got 2. That's fine. Honestly, sure, we'll take Laser Brain. Little bit of a risk. But that med kit helps out a lot. It wasn't really a risk, but I was like, well, we could take Patience instead. patience could be good, because I tend not to value energy weapons as much as some other people, but whenever you say some other people, it's like you're trying to shit-talk somebody. I wasn't trying to sneak talk. I wasn't trying to shit-talk anybody. Just a lot of people prefer energy weapons more than I do. Okay, we got the kill there. Still have a decent amount of crossbow love left. Any chance we get out of this? Maybe, like, explore the rest of the floor? Another weapon over here. Double shotgun. I like it. The lightning pistol's been good, but I kind of feel like I go double shotgun, honestly. And people are going to hate that decision. I'll tell you that right away. But I really think that that might be a good choice for us. Toxic launcher will not be. Double shotgun gets a bad... Well, I shouldn't say that. Shotguns in general, I think, get a little bit of a bad rap. Double shotgun I used on the stream today and had a great time with it. And of course, this is a little bit unique because we have a impact risk mutation going along with it, which makes it even better, but I think it gets a bad rap, man. Why am I still holding the crossbow? Because it's still good. I haven't been able to make it work as effectively as I would like, but, you know, we're one homing bolts pickup away from being able to make it work amazingly for us on the next floor. I will take double shotgun over slugger. I don't think maybe that's that brave, but I wanted to give it, a shot anyway. Down to the next floor. We do have another mutation coming our way. Probably homing bolts. You're going to think I'm absolutely fucking nuts for not taking rhino skin. However, homing bolts, dog. Okay, blow this up. I don't want to deal with this shit. We took a hit. That's okay. I actually expected to take a little bit more than a hit in there. Yeah, I noticed that that was a mimic. Lucky me. Machine gun? Not right now. Not quite good enough. This is great. Admittedly, you know, the crossbow by itself, even with homing bolts, is not knocking the doors off. But it does a lot of good stuff against the enemies who are not necessarily, like, upper tier here. And it's actually relatively efficient on ammo for this stage in the game. And we don't need to aim as perfectly with it, which is a huge help. I would bet that we hit level 7 on this one. Oh, getting those rads helps out a lot. We're so close. Maybe just a little bit shy. We're like one enemy shy of level 7. That's really disappointing. This is okay, though. Double shotgun is going to be awesome on... awesome on the boss, I think. We don't have Eagle Eye or anything like that, but still. Again, I'm not stressing out about the right click, and it's actually working out well for me. Don't take this as me being like, oh, you know, the right click is bad. Or, you know, even more, perhaps brazenly, don't take this as me being like, I'm making the right decision by not using the right click. I recognize that there's, by definition, this has to be a suboptimal way to handle this. However, I think by focusing on, you know, the basics, I might improve my chances here. You know what I mean? Like, I've had bad performances lately. To be able to at least, to be able to perform, get a decent run in the books, without having to worry about, you know, maybe it's because I'm not worried about the higher level strategy that I'm able to actually do okay here. I'm not being willfully, oh, don't fuck with the IDPD, please, you jerk. I'm not trying to be willfully ignorant or anything like that. Rather, it's more like back to basics. You know, keep it simple, stupid. There's really something to be said for that expression. So I got rid of double shotgun, which is hard to do because the crossbow is, you know, still not that good. But the heavy revolver is really nice. It's really good with ammo. That was not smart. But we are going to heal 2, at least. Plutonium hunger for sure. Heavy revolver can do a lot of damage. That's why we're going to be keeping it here instead of the alternatives. Obviously, the boss is going to show up any second now. We got to be ready for this. What does more damage? Crossbow, heavy revolver? Yes! I have no idea. But we got the job done. And I'm not surprised, actually. Like, we have a pretty sweet loadout for making that happen. Oh, that a little frightening. What's in here? I thought I saw a weapon in there. Heavy machine gun. Probably beats heavy revolver. Machine gun beats revolver. I'm assuming heavy machine gun, you could probably say it beats heavy revolver. I don't know. This run's shaping up okay. Oh, don't do that. I peeked out. Can't be peeking in that situation. It's your CSGO training coming back. What do you got? Machine gun. Just thought I would take a crack at it, make sure it wasn't going to come back to life on me. Yeah, honestly, like, the more of this level that's left, the better for me. Assuming we live, which is an assumption. Want to just get in there, grab those rads. Assuming we live, we have a chance at hitting level 8. Some kind of energy weapon there. That's not going to disappear. Another medkit. Lightning shotgun. It's too good. I can't say no. I'm sorry, Ruka. I didn't mean to wake you up, buddy. Daddy's mad at himself. Yeah, it's... Look, it's okay. We did okay. That was a run that really had a lot of potential for success, though. So I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm disappointed with myself. If we had just fired a little faster, not assumed that guy was dead, gotten our lightning shotgun, I don't know. I think the world was kind of our oyster there. We might have gotten our level 8 mutation there. Probably not gonna loop anytime soon, but like not too far in the distant future. I think we had a real chance to accomplish something great there. But all I can really say is, let's do it now. You know, let's accomplish it now. I'm actually happy with how we did, considering we were playing as Rebel. And that's not to say Rebel is bad, just that I don't understand Rebel. So, you know what? I'm gonna play more as Rebel. I like the passive. I understand the passive. It's easy to understand, you know? Max HP minus current HP divided by 2 is what you get back every floor. That's meaningful. Why take homing bolts over back muscle? Back muscle is no longer the king. It's still great, but I think it's no longer the king. And I really can't stress enough, homing bolts is so high on my personal ranking. And in a way, I almost feel the need to defend myself, but I think most people understand, or most people are, I don't want to say understand because it implies that my way is the right way. But I think most people agree that homing bolts, bolt marrow is really, really good. So I don't feel like I'm, you know, saying anything that people have never heard before. We got a weapon in there? No. We do have another mutation coming up, though. I think we'll take Plutonium Hunger. You know, the extra ammo from back muscle is good, but it doesn't give us drops anymore. I'd still value back muscle. I still take it fairly frequently, but I almost feel like Plutonium Hunger might be more beneficial, at least for now. That is just a terrible, terrible way to handle that. Why does it always seem like we get plant? Plant is like when your career is going down the tubes. This is like you're a boxer, you're a competitive boxer. This is the guy you fight, and you're like, shit, man. We used to make fun of the guy that fought this guy, and now I am fighting this guy. Which, again, you know, is not to say plant is bad. The throne butt is so good. I don't think we've missed anything here, but it's worth checking. And we have not. You know what? This saves, like, literally 0 time, but looks cool as heck. So let's do it. Throne butt, throne butt. So many good options here, and out of all of them, I'm going to take second stomach. Because in other circumstances, I would never have. So you know what? I want to check this out and see if we get some affinity for it. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that didn't kill you, actually, much to my surprise. Good AI, smart to run away. Disc gun, you know what? We're gonna try it. Why are we gonna try it? Because I have the snare. With the disc gun and the snare, I expect to be able to do a decent amount of damage. Certainly, though, this is the most dangerous combination of weaponry I've ever used. So let's try to stay away from it. It does so much damage, though. We hit ourselves. All right. Grenade launcher time, because it's the safer option. Like, sincerely, though, watch out. The laser pistol will replace the disc gun, for sure. Ah, we missed out on the ammo. Whatever it would have been, we missed out on it. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. This is going pretty well now. Alright, laser pistol, widely considered to maybe be the best early game item. The best item that shows up in the early game, at least. I don't know if I buy it, but I'm slowly coming around to it. I used to not like it very much at all. And now I'm fond of it, but maybe not to the same degree that other people are. This seemed like a pretty good opportunity to take what we took. Now, this is going to be a very slow, very methodical way to tackle this point of the game. A way I normally don't really deal with. See, it's second stomach, man. 2 med kits takes us back to full HP. After a terrible setup. You know, taking a lot of damage I should not have taken. Here we go, come on. So I'm just trying to snag an enemy close by. There we go, so I can do exactly that. Oh, a little dangerous. Just be safe. We definitely want to get that ammo. 10 energy means a lot. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have plutonium hunger here. I'm not displeased with today's daily. It's going to end up being like another top 30%. That's okay. It's far from cataclysmic. It's not good. You know, the top 30% of athletes don't get talked about on ESPN. I still think we've got the right loadout here. But it's okay. It's not an extreme collapse of form. Although I would like to be better. Yeah, okay, Bloodlust is good, and then the Rabbit Paw pickup is extra good because we have second stomach. Cat, what are you doing? You're oh, he's scratching himself. He was rocking my desk here. The only thing I like to rock is the vote. Let's not get too serious here. Okay. Oh! Throw a snare in there just to speed up the whole process. We didn't take plutonium hunger. Oh, jeez. We didn't take plutonium hunger, so I gotta be, you know, diligent and vigilant about actually getting these rads. Grenade launcher actually works half decently as a primary. I'm as surprised about it as the next guy. But, like, sincerely, it's sort of getting the job done. I think it beats the shotgun for sure. And now, you know, with Rabbit Paw, we can really expect to get back to full HP pretty soon. We're 1 med kit away from being at full HP. And there it is right there. And we got 2 of them. Oh my God, that's stupid. No, I'm not ready for this guy yet. I'm ready for Crystal. Oh, I peaked too early in Nuclear Throne, man. I'm not in danger of ending the series. This is the game that I, you know, well, oh, probably missed the rads. This and Isaac are the games that I'm most excited about playing, although I'm really happy with pretty much everything I'm playing right now. Ooh, grenade? Yeah. I just need to... I need to go to, like, a Nuclear Throne boot camp or something. Sorry, grenade launcher. I need to get back into it, you know? I'm gonna take assault rifle over laser pistol. Are we gonna spawn horror here by accident? I think we might have, actually. This is a weird one. Sharp teeth. Damage taken is done to all enemies on screen. I don't know. All I really know is that the community dislikes Gamma Guts. So, my assumption is Gamma Guts is our last, like, possible choice. Lucky to dodge there. Shovel! Oh, yeah, okay. So, let's try not to die. Take a shot. Yo, we should probably have pressed right-click there. I'll be the first to tell you that. The shovel, it's good. It needs... doesn't need it, but it would benefit from... Oh my god, what a snipe there. It would benefit from trigger fingers. But, strong spirit, it would also benefit from that. And now, actually, I can understand why it might be nice for us to take the Throne Butt ability as Crystal. Teleport, like, use the shovel, it misses, right-click, teleport, shovel again. You know, it gives us a way out. And the shovel, it seems like an item I would like a lot. I haven't, perhaps, used it as much, or as excellently as I would like, but I understand the value of the shovel to some extent, to an intermediate extent. There we go, finally killed spawner there. We're up to level 4. Thank God for that med kit. I was getting a little bit scared about how this is going to work out for us. Maybe, yeah, scare your face. Eagle Eyes is apparently really bad, actually, with Shovel, because it causes all the hitboxes to just move out in front of you, but they don't deal extra damage. So, like, you would have, like, 3 melee zones. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Strong Spear. Or not Strong Spear. You know what I mean. Okay. Yo, I'm extremely displeased right now. Holy shit, that worked. We can't forsake the game by dying now. We have to win. Because of the fact that we just killed that assassin. I'm very scared. Yes, fear is a real emotion I'm facing right now. That felt amazing, though. Alright, there's some HP. I mean, we're not going to get back to full, but it's a start, man. Oh, we've basically made it. Please don't shoot me twice. Thank you. We've made it. That was incredibly scary. A little bit more HP, and we get Strong Spirit back. There's definitely an assassin over there. Come on, man. Come on. I'm ready. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Someone's going to get a little too cocky, and then I'm going to die. Holy crap. Okay, we can't leave this run on such a negative note. I'm getting chewed up in the comments lately. Officer, the sergeant's going to have my badge and my gun soon. I'm not going to be able to play Nuclear Throne on YouTube anymore. Excuse me? I'm a little confused about what's happening right now. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But that's okay. I played so badly, I've broken the game completely. And we're going to be going down to the sewers at level 2. We're going to be going down to the sewers at level 2 and taking second stomach. I mean, by second stomach, I mean shotgun shoulders. I don't know how this is going to work. But I took it because it's very, very strange. I kind of love it, temporarily at least. I would really like some ammo, though. Disc gun. Look, I'm feeling nuts, but I'm not feeling that nuts. That's just ridiculous. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this run. We're going to be starting way behind the 8-ball. As a result of the fact that we missed out on like 2 levels by the time we should be down here. But beats me. Maybe we can make it work. And of course, we didn't even hit level 3. That's just sad. And we've got a shit loadout. But amazingly, it's not the worst run of the day. Okay, obviously we have low shells. Let's take out our revolver, and that's going to be our primary weapon, apparently. Because if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Very long floor. Laser pistol certainly beats the revolver. Wouldn't it be great if this was the run where we ended up having a decent performance today? We gotta have one of them at some point on the, today's show. Today's video. It's not really a, standard show-like thing, Ooh. Didn't expect anybody to live through that. Alright, wait, excuse me? There's somebody left alive? Whoa! I did not expect it to be one of you. I think I totally passed you by earlier. Now, I think we gotta go Rabbit Paw. Impact wrists would be awesome with this shotgun shoulders synergy, but I'm a little embarrassed that I tilted and took shotgun shoulders. But maybe it's gonna sell it today, man. Maybe this is where shotgun shoulders finally says, I'm not the shittiest trinket in the game like everybody seems to, or mutation in the game like everybody seems to think I am. It's gonna start putting up a fight. I really thought that I would not get hit there. I thought I dodged it. A little dangerous. Like, I don't want to be in this situation. We're still only level 3. Level 3! Never know how close our death came there. We're done. There was a weapons chest. Who needs weapons to win in a Nuclear Throne? Not me. That's what I always say. Should be dead. Should be dead. And amazingly, still alive. Somehow. Cool, a med kit, huh? Well, we definitely freeze the enemy. Snare him, I should say. we'll start taking out this laser pistol. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we dodged it! That never happens, and then we just walked right into that one. But some extra ammo never hurt anybody. Oh, go to town. Go to town. Don't get hit. Oh, we didn't get hit. Holy crap. Splinter gun. I don't know, man. We got the shotgun. We should do something with it. Rhino skin? Rhino skin? I guess just for the innate, immediate survivability. Yeah, I mean, there's a bazooka there. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that's not a bazooka. There's quite clearly a bazooka located on this run. I don't intend to be using it. Oh, no, I can't. That's a half hour I gotta tap out. Not because it's gone on too long, but because I've tilted. I've quite clearly tilted too far. Thanks for watching. The daily was okay. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I look forward to seeing your comments. Please be kind and civil. I got some work to do, but for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.